regular vulnerability tests to help identify and address risk presented by these assets. Cybersecurity object ensuring the authenticity of the information, that information is not altered and that the source of the information is genuine. Imagine that you have a website and you sell the products on the site. Now imagine that an attacker can shop on your website and maliciously alter the prices of your products so that they can buy anything for whatever price they want. So that would be a failure of integrity because of the information in these case. The price of the product has been altered and you didn't authorize this alteration. uh, uh, this is the image, the protection of your why integrity is important. Like the advantages why we need integrity is protection of your business, increased productivity, protection of your customers or clients, stops your website from crashing. Availability, the property of being accessible and usable upon demand by an authorized entity. Information and other critical assets are accessible to customers and the business when needed. Like no information is unavailable not only when it's lost or destroyed, but also when the access to the information is denied or destroyed. Hackers do this way as well to hack the system. Hi, the cyber attacks. These are the that are able to determine passwords. Hackers are able to determine your password or find passwords to different protected electronic dictionary accordingly as a password. Hybrid attack mixes these two techniques, these two upper techniques, that is brute force attack and the dictionary attack. And it starts by checking to see if the password can be cracked using a dictionary tag. Then, if he fails to do so, then he moves to another type, that is brute force attack. It is a kind of technique if it is unsuccessful. The solution, that is to protect ourselves, is to use a really strong password. Never use the same passwords for different accounts. the hackers. That is the main, main thing that we need to talk about when we talk about this cyber security. The hacker is a person who breaks into the computers, usually by gaining the access to administrative controls. The types of hackers, there are initially the four initially the almost is six kind of hackers, but what are the three main hackers? We will discuss only these three now: black hat and gray hat and white hat. White hat hackers test systems and networks by trying to break into them. They are hackers, but their talents are being used to improve the cyber security. Like many organization, what we say, sequentially. We call the hackers, these white hat hackers, to know and allow their and allow them to hack their system, just to know that if they have any loopholes where the, or they are living in the risk of hacking. So they call those hackers and make them hack their systems to know the loopholes. So this is a, it's a positive, it's a good kind of hacker. White hat hackers try to find the vulnerabilities before the bad hackers do. So these is the safety measure. Grey hat hackers. The term grey hat hackers refers to the computer hacker or computer security expert who may sometimes violate the laws or typical ethical standards, but does not have malicious intent typical or a black hat hacker like a black hat. Black hat is the a kind of a dangerous hacker, we say. It's a person who attempts to find computer security vulnerability and exploits them for a personal financial gain or other malicious reason. This differs from white hat hackers, which are security specialists employed to use hacking methods to find the security flaws that black hat hackers may exploit. So this is the dangerous kind of hack. How to prevent the hacking? It may be impossible to prevent the hacking. However, effective controls, security controls, including the strong password and the use of firewalls, or scan all types of hardware before running. Not click the random email attachments. Never store or share your login. Do not keep the easy passwords. So these is the ways you can protect your system from hackers. Is change your password every month, install a firewall for your computer, purchase or download an antivirus, install anti-spyware program onto your computer. Why it's easy for hackers? So these are the reasons why it would become easy for hackers to hack is over 60% of people use the same password across the multiple sites. I'm also the one of the person. So the average user has 26 password protected accounts, but only 5 different password across these accounts. More than 85% of Americans keep track of online passwords by memorizing them in their heads. The latest trend in information security threats is hacktivism. Hacking plus activism is hacktivism. The use of legal or illegal digital tools in pursuit of a political personal objects. It's an hacker. It's simply an hacker who hides their identity and remains anonymous. The purpose of this hacker is to expose the corruption going on in the government, organization, or politics, or media, or anywhere. Main purpose is a freedom of speech by exposing the different kinds of frauds that the firm is holding. So so this is the image showing this. Tools and attacks are used for the following purposes: website defacement, redirects, denial of service attacks, identity theft, email bombing, website mirroring, doxing. So we'll just look into it. Website defacement, hacking and altering the website of a company. These are typically the work of defacers who break into a web server and replace the hosted website with one of their own. Like you can see in this image, hacked by Anu Host. It's, let us take this example. In 2018, the UK National Health Service was defaced by hackers. The defaced message said hacked by Anoghost, as it shows in this image. The message was removed within a few hours, but the site may have been defaced for as long as 5 days. The attack raised concern that the safety of the medical data controlled by the NHS, that is the National Health Services. Another is the type is identity fraud or identity theft. We say stealing someone's identity in which someone pretends to be someone else by occupying that person's identity. We have this example of Abraham Abdullah steals the millions from American riches. Abraham Abdullah deputed several credit score companies into providing them with information, and then used the identities of some of the America's riches, including the Warren Buffett and Steven Spielberg, to steal millions of dollars. Another is the Malcolm gets arrested. Like someone randomly used his name, and he was arrested in the warrant of cocaine possession. Denial of service attack is any type of attack where the attackers attempt to prevent legitimate users from accessing the service. Like you can see in this image that the hacker um, attempt to prevent the legitimate user sitting on the other side from accessing the service or website. Most common security mistakes that we usually do is poor password management, not locking the computer while unattended, or opening the email attachments from unknown addresses, not running the antivirus programs regularly on your PC, improper information handling, not reporting security violations, sharing information and machines, passing of information over phone. Information security responsibilities that we should maintain is engage information security teams to support the lines of business, enabling secure solutions for new processes and technology, follow business continuity plans given by bank in case of disaster or emergency, report security violations and security incidents, adhere to banks information security policies and guidelines in case of failure, implement and act in accordance with the organization's information security policies, protect assets from unauthorized access, disclosure, modification or destruction or interference, do not use systems or access information without authorization. Oh, so you can't say that anyone is responsible for information security. Anyone. The answer is it's everyone's responsibility. Cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility. India stands 10th in the cyber crime in the world, like you can see in this figure pie chart. Coming to the conclusion, I want to conclude that I hope that my presentation would be helpful for everyone listening to improve their knowledge, and to know more about why we need cybersecurity, and to overcome how to overcome the several ways that we have discussed just now. The loopholes on your computer operations and the simple and practical prevention methods that we need to adopt has been explained here. So it starts with you. So remember that information security is everyone's responsibility. So no more cyber crime. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone, for listening to my webinar.